During a recent interview on the Ariel Helwani show, Alexander Volkanovski discussed Ilia Topuria potentially facing Islam Makhachev, having fought both in the past. There, Volk highlighted Topuria's impressive knockout power and shared his prediction for a potential clash between Islam and Ilia.
The thing is with Ilia, he is a dangerous fighter and he can catch anyone. You know, if he goes there and he's stoic and he's, you know, even if the fight's not going his way, he will not eventually get it, but he's going to keep trying to find it. You know, them later rounds are going to get harder for him, but, you know, if he was to land, he could definitely knock him out. I think that's going to be hard to do. I think, Islam's a pretty safe fighter. I think the scrambling stuff, even if Ilia's takedown defense is solid, I still think them exchanges are going to be better off for Islam. But you can't count Ilia's power out. You know, them hands. You know, he's going to be looking for that shot. Them early rounds, he's going to be very dangerous. So to say he's got no chance is silly, because you know what I mean. And then that's how I've always, for myself as well, that's how I've always seen myself only getting beaten by someone catching me. I don't feel like anyone can actually beat me, but everyone has a chance of catching you. And I still believe that's the case now. But I mean, you've got some that are, with better chances than others, and Ilia has the better chance than most.
The president of Karate Combat has responded to Bryce Mitchell's withdrawal from the grappling match against Jewish fighter Eli Barzilai just days before Karate Combat 53. Mitchell explained that he pulled out due to an upcoming UFC fight, choosing to prioritize his UFC career over the grappling match. Additionally, Bryce expressed frustration with the organization using a fake photo of him on the event poster. In response, Karate Combat President Asim Zaidi sarcastically addressed Mitchell's comments.
I want to deeply apologize to Bryce Mitchell.
Karate Combat, I love y'all, but still, you posted that CGI photo. Did up my ears and you did up my eyebrows, and the photo looks feminine.
Eyebrow, it just doesn't look good. It looks feminine, and pulling out of a match, I understand. I would pull out of a match if my eyebrow looked different too, so.
Y'all tried to queer me out, now I'm calling you out on it.
I've been president for 13 months now, and this is probably the worst mistake I've made as a president. Congrats. He doesn't know the details of his fight, but he has a big fight, which is cool. So I'm looking forward to his big fight. I think what makes me really sad is, the opponent, this fight meant a lot to him, really had some serious sentimental value to him. So he messaged me today that he's just absolutely heartbroken to hear this on social media for the first time. So I apologize to the opponent too. I hope to find a way to make it up to you. And it is our fault for again, editing the ear and the eyebrow.
Dustin Poirier has hit back at Justin Gaethje's claim that he turned down the UFC 313 trilogy fight. He tweeted, "Our man and Charles understandably said no. Max and Dustin understandably said no. Moicano got the call and said no. Props to Fiziev for volunteering to fly across the world and take this fight. Big risk here for me taking this rematch against an elite striker. Life's a trip. Best live show on earth going down March 8th. Poirier responded, "I never got the call, I didn't say no." Gaethje wrote, "I was just running back the crazy 48 hours I went through. I was not trying to imply any of you guys would not fight me. Our man was too heavy, same with Charles. UFC obviously has plans for you at a later date, so they said that's a no-go." Dustin replied, "All good bro, glad you got an opponent, can't wait to watch." UFC welterweight contender Joaquin Buckley has sent a message to champion Belal Muhammad. In a video shared on his social media, Buckley declared that he's on the verge of earning a title shot and vowed not to underestimate Belal, unlike many others in the division.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We up. Congo, let the world know.
We out, man. Ain't sleeping, nigga.
Yeah, right. Wake your asses up, man. I'm just gonna let y'all know, if you still sleeping, if you still comfortable in bed, you ain't gonna win. Yeah. You ain't gonna win. Yeah. Wake your ass up, man. Yeah. Get up and do something.
Usman, wake your mother ass up, nigga.
Nah, nigga, stay asleep, booze. The snooze, man. But no, on some real talk, man. Real talk, man. I just want to let the world know, man, we working, and that time is coming, bro. Like, I haven't been this close to my dreams ever. I'm like this close to becoming a world champion, man. And I see everybody, they getting blessed. They having great opportunities, man. But I got a list of names that I want to get, bro. Right? I got a list of names that I want to get. So I got one more name to get before I get to that belt. But shout out to Belal, man, because I really think Belal gonna do it. I know he gonna beat JDM, right? And not because I feel like JDM ain't got the talents or he got the skill sets, but it's right here. Don't nobody treat that man like a champion. How you gonna deny a person that on a 12-fight winning streak, that dominated the last champion that had the belt when it came to Leon Edwards, you know? Like, a lot of y'all be playing with Belal, and that's exactly why he wins, because y'all don't actually believe in his talents. But I'm gonna tell you, I know Belal is a champion. I know he's one of the best in the world. That's why I'm not gonna play with his ass. Every day I'm working, bro. I'm putting in all this sweat, dog. All this time, man, to show this bro, that I know who you is. But I want what you got. I want exactly what you got, man. I'm trying to change my life, bro. This is real shit, man. I'm trying to take care of my grandmother. It takes 24-hour service to take care of my granny, bro. Get the services for my kid, everything. My shit ain't sweet. 15 fights, shit still ain't sweet. I want all of that, man. I'm not playing with no body, bro. When I say I really want to hurt somebody, nigga, that's exactly what the I'm gonna do, because y'all keep playing. This a different type of game. Congo, you got me hyped up, but let me get off this live, man. For real though.
Following UFC Seattle, the MMA community criticized Jason Herzog for not deducting a point from Song Yadong after his final eye poke against Henry Cejudo. Had Herzog taken a point, the fight would have been ended in a majority draw rather than a decision loss for Cejudo. In a recent video on his YouTube channel, Cejudo decided to call Herzog directly. He told the referee that he didn't make the right call. To Cejudo's surprise, Herzog admitted that he could have handled the situation better and acknowledged that a point should have been deducted.
Jason Herzog? Yo, what's up, Jason?
Sorry, man. Sorry, no problem.
One, you didn't take a point, and then two, when I took the 5-minute break, and we ended up coming back to actually fight, like, I still wasn't recovered, but that dude still came here, and you didn't do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Luckily I couldn't see, or at least I saw four arms, but you never warned him, or you never took away a point, dude. Like,
I'll give you my perspective in a moment, and then just so you hear it. I'm not trying to say it's right or wrong, because I've heard you now, and I completely agree, especially afterwards when it came with his figures like this. Why did you then stop it and take a point immediately? And I think that's a very valid criticism and an adjustment that I probably should have made. Yeah, I think that you're a fair point.
You say these rules in the bag, Jason. I think that's what kind of bugs me, is that you specifically did this and the whole thing. Everything that you said happened to me, and there is no point taken away, man. I have a loss to my record, Jason, because you didn't make the right call, man, and that bugs me a little bit.
I can't say that you're wrong. And when I watch it again, I'm like, yeah, you should have probably stopped it, taken a point there.
Michael Venom Page is eyeing some major matchups next. Coming off a dominant win over Shara Bullet Magomedov at UFC Saudi Arabia earlier this month, MVP is now setting his sights on bigger names. In a recent interview with the Overdogs podcast, Page called out Colby Covington and Kamaru Usman.
All right, so you know that you got to make the call out now. You just beat the boogeyman. What are you calling out?
There's a lot of good fights. Usman's a good fight. I'd love a Usman fight. Colby's a good fight. And I think the reason I like the Colby fight is because obviously a lot of my thing is because, oh yeah, keep him against strikers. No, I want people to see me against wrestlers as well and see that I can overcome these guys and beat these kind of guys as well. Because then after that, what else is there to be said? So yeah, Colby's a good fight. There's so many guys in the division that is just great. For me, it's just, I just want to get another fight, a big name that's going to allow me to kind of progress in the rankings and then, you know, go for that belt.
The UFC has released 6 fighters from roster, including veterans with winning records. As of Thursday, Cody Stamann, Julio Arce, Josh Culibao, Taylor Lapalus, Jonathan Pierce, and Clayton Rodriguez are no longer on the UFC.com roster. A 15-fight UFC veteran, bantamweight Stamann has made his debut in 2017, sharing the octagon with current champ Merab Dvalishvili and Aljamain Sterling, also going to a draw with Chinese contender Song Yadong in 2019. The most surprising roster cut in all of this is Taylor Lapalus with a record of 21 wins and 4 loses. Lapalus was initially cut from the UFC in 2015 following a 3-1 record. Lapalus had to fight his way back through France's regional scene to get to the UFC roster once again in 2023. However, it was very short-lived like the first time, the UFC releasing Lapalus after yet another 3-1 run. This is likely due to the fact that all 4 of Lapalus's fights went to decision this time around.